From Greenville.
From Greenville?
Yeah.
Okay.
We moved out to Woodruff, bought property, I don't know, 15 years ago, started living there about 8 or 9 years ago.
Okay. Nice. That's great. You have kids?
I have 2 children.
Okay. How old
My
are they?
son's 29. He works here. He and my daughter will be running the business one day. And my daughter Stevie, she's 23. She's graduated from Anderson in interior design. She works here.
Nice.
Yep,
That's so fun.
yep.
Ready? Okay. So starting off, just tell us right now kind of how you're feeling, your emotions you're dealing with going this so close to the Tuesday election.
Yeah, we're feeling great because our campaign is just on fire, and we've seen a momentum that's just building every hour, better and better and better and better. We're hearing nothing but good stuff and seeing fantastic things because people are excited that a businessman would run, and they want somebody that will do what he says. And people know me that I don't compromise on principles about truth based on godly principles, and that's what they're looking for. In our times today, with everything going on, the voters are looking for somebody that's solid that they can count on that'll do what he said during his election, that he won't say one thing and then go start doing another when he gets down to Columbia. That's why I was asked to run. I've never done this. And people in our district came to me and prayed and said, we would love for you to do this because you'd be the kind of guy that could make a difference.
Because your background is in business mainly, right?
Right,
Is that correct?
yeah. I'm not an attorney or a career politician. This isn't an ambition of mine. It's a calling from the Lord to go do it. So he told me to take him down to the State House, and that's what I'm going to do.
So what would be the first issue you're hearing from constituents that you would like to tackle as senator? Is there something specific
Well,
in mind?
the biggest one for me is pro-life. We've got people currently that are in that office that are not voting 100% of the time to stop abortion. I'll vote 100% of the time, every time, to stop abortion. The other big issues, of course, is the road. That's been a huge one. The current senator said he would not vote for the gas tax, and when he got in, he immediately voted and passed the state's highest tax in our state's history with the gas tax bill. And we're all driving on these roads and seeing that, they're getting worse. So it's tough to drive a car today and not have a front end alignment problem or a blowout. Motorcycles have had horrible accidents with the holes in the roads, and it's time to get them fixed. As a businessman, I set deadlines on things. We don't have an open checkbook here in this big showroom to keep working on a new display forever and ever and ever. We have to get it done, and we have good planning. That's just good business, right? And we know how to create a committee that knows how to do things. We give them the planning of how we're going to execute the plan, and then we go out and get it finished. That's what we do in business, and that's what I'll do at the Senate.
And can you elaborate more exactly, for one last push for voters, we're so close to Tuesday, why they should vote for you, other than the reasons you just mentioned?
Well, my campaign theme is God, family, country. The Republican platform is all about God, family, country. It's about our liberties, somebody that will stand for our current U.S. Constitution and our state constitution to protect the freedoms that God gave us. That's the government's job. It's about security, to protect our citizens. There's so much stuff going on today. We all see it with Antifa and the Marxism and all the stuff that's going on in the world. It's time to have somebody that understands those topics, that will stand up and that doesn't have an agenda with the good old boys and making deals, and he's concerned more about a career climb in politics than he is about voting the correct way, no matter who likes it. That's me. I don't compromise on those things. And our people in the district knocking on doors tell me that every day. They want a person like me that has the reputation I have to do what they say, and that's what I'll do.
And switching gears a little bit, I know we've been in contact about some posts about the green charter schools and
Yeah.
some comments you made. Can you elaborate a little bit about your take on what's been happening there, or what you've
Sure.
been saying on Facebook
Right.
about it?
There's a lot of different opinions about that. I've talked to the principal today. I told him I can't meet with him right now. I've got every second about our campaign and the momentum that's building. We got to keep going because this is important that the voters get a person like me in that seat. So I've got to stay connected and stay focused on the campaign right now. But we're going to meet and talk later about it. And all that'll work out fine. You know, it's a genuine concern that everybody would have, you know, and again, I don't know that our current senator is concerned about that, but that's something we've all been concerned with, the issues that came up from that, and we need to know what's going on. It doesn't hurt to double check things, you know, and that's what we need to do.
And from what can you elaborate what that concern was at that school? Was it about an Islam-based teaching? Is that what it was?
We'll get to that after the campaign, that when we have time to truly tell you what we're talking about.
So
And information was given for people to search on. We've already given everybody that. It's all over the internet. It's in books. It was during 9/11. There were many things that happened, right? So I would be informed and do the research, and everybody needs to know that. So we'll talk about those concerns. We'll be glad to when this is over. I've got no problem with that.
Okay. So
We're just out of time right now. We can't devote time to that. That has nothing to do with my campaign, but it was mentioned. So we'll be glad to sit down and talk with everybody about that after this campaign's over.